Hello, everybody. Thank you for clicking on It's Late Night America on the American Doofus channel. Hey, what's up, Red Squirrel? You're all there? Awesome, man. Who's all? Hello, Fred. Who's all there, Red Squirrel? And you guys want to come on real quick? If you got a camera running, or you don't have to have a camera running, you can come on by phone. The link's up here at the top if you guys want to come on, whoever y'all might be. I imagine it's you and Freedom Squirrel and probably Jersey J and Jersey Jen. So thank you all for watching. And it is Late Night America. We're going to have the Glow Lady on a little bit later on if everything works out. And we're going to be talking about things. Okay. You four want to come on and say hi? Red Squirrel? Okay. Hi, Sissy. Either one of you, I don't care. One of you pop on and say hi real quick. Just hit the, if you got your camera on or you got your phone on, just hit the link up at the top. Hi, Cunning Stunt. Oomph. Thank you all for watching. Thank everybody for watching. Get into the chat. Hi, Darla. And again, we're going to have Glow Lady coming up. We're going to talk about the convoys. We're going to talk about 1776 Restoration Movement. And she gave me one of her soul chart readings. And we're going to talk about that a little bit as well, and how you can have the same thing, how you can get one of those done for you if you okay. They're half asleep. The Milkman, how are you? Yeah, I know. So thank you all for watching. We got a lot to talk about tonight. And again, the Glow Lady coming up a little bit later. Hi, Lisa Hurley. And again, hello to everybody. Those of you out there watching, those of you in the chat, no matter what platform you're on, we appreciate it. If you're on YouTube, you can get into the chat, and you can also possibly get on the show. So again, thanks. A lot of things have happened over the past few days, and with the 1776 Restoration Movement and those in opposition to them, and something happened with Anarchy Princess. I'm just going to acknowledge that it happened. I'm not going to talk about it because it's not my place, is the way I look at that. But you know, as reporting on it, I have to report that something did happen. And plus, I don't have enough facts to actually talk about it in a journalistic manner. Oh no, here we go. Hey, Freedom Squirrel.
Hey,
how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. What are you all up to? Red Squirrel.
We're just hanging out at a friend's house.
That's awesome. You guys have been stars of the hit internet show of the summer. I've labeled it Patriots or Pedos as the name of the show.
I love
it. So, how have your lives changed since you've become like internet celebrities?
I don't feel like it's
Hi, Jen.
Like the first week, it was exciting. And then
Yeah.
after that, it was too much.
It kind of became a pain in the ass real quick, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like all the attention on me. I don't like all that.
But at the same time, you guys can go out and deliver food and have 500 people watching you drive around delivering food. How crazy is that?
It is crazy. So, but it used to be just like 25 to 35 people, and that was great. I was happy with that.
But your streams are really entertaining because you engage with the chat, and you and Squirrel, you and Red are going back and forth, and then you've got Honor in the background, and Honor just seems to grow with each episode.
Oh my God,
it's
he
just
does.
like every day he just seems to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And what a good looking dog.
Thank you.
I told you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Internet famous. Somebody made fun of me saying internet famous.
Yeah, that's yeah, no, but I mean it I think the biggest change has been to like my perspectives on things. You
How
know,
so?
like I'm a lot more open-minded now.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, previously where I was thinking like, you know, because we're very solidly right-wing people.
Mhm.
You know, Red, you could say he's alt-right. And since from this experience, you know, we've kind of migrated more towards the middle.
Yeah.
You know, and just learned a lot about the other, you know, quote other side.
Quote other side.
Yeah,
Because we really are all in this together. You
exactly.
know, when it comes down to it, whether there are people that understand that or not, when push comes to shove, there's a whole lot of people looking down on all of us that talk about us as those people. And while we may want to look down on other people and talk about them as those people, we are all really those people
We are.
when push comes to shove. You know, and they keep us divided. They keep us from having conversations like this, or at least try to. And when we do have these conversations, we realize that, you know, man, we got so much more in common with each other. And as long as we accept our own individual idiosyncrasies, our own individual differences without hate, we could accomplish a lot.
Yeah, and that's you know exactly what I've learned. You know, I didn't see it that way before. You know,
Right.
I saw
Right.
anyone on the left was an enemy,
Right.
and you know now I see, you know, that what the right sees from the left is what is portrayed by the media as, you know, the far left. You know, and the left sees on the media what the far right does.
Right.
But the majority of Americans are not those people.
Right.
We're just people.
Yeah.
And a lot of us, we have a lot of the same views on things, a lot of different views, but a lot the same. And, you know, the same wants, the same needs. And we have to all work together if we want any changes.
I totally agree. So what's up for you guys? Where are you heading?
We're going to firefighters convention this weekend in Wildwood.
Awesome.
Yeah. We're going to focus more on non-political, patriotic things.
Cool.
You know, things that can bring everyone together without politics involved.
I love that. I love that. Is it okay if I keep reporting on that since you're?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool. All right.
We're going to have a lot of fun this weekend. I've never been to one of these, but I heard at night it gets crazy. So.
And you know, we're not far removed from 9/11, so showing some positive love to firefighters, that's a great thing.
Yeah, exactly. We went to the 9/11 memorial
Hmm.
this past weekend, and that was very intense. Um, you know, a lot of emotions all over the place.
I used a still shot of your stream with the two ghost towers going up.
Oh,
It was
really?
just, yeah, it was a beautiful shot. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. It was. I mean, I'd never seen it, and it was just breathtaking.
yeah.
Um, you know, and there are two rainbows going through it from all the fog, and it was amazing. You know, my chat had a moment of silence. You know, I went and bought some. You know, the chat paid for them, but we went and bought some flowers to put on people's names.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was amazing.
And
So I'm gonna do more stuff.
don't ever feel bad about people giving money to you while you're doing things that they're enjoying watching happen, you know, because we pay for our entertainment. You know, that's what our country does. That's what the people in our country do. And don't ever feel bad about people donating to help you get to where you're going, or to do whatever you're doing.
Yeah, I still struggle with that because I
I
always
know
feel
I
like,
do. I'm saying it. I'm saying as much for myself as I am for you, because I see you struggle with it, and I'm like, man, I know what she's. You know, I
yeah,
know that, I know what she's feeling. But if somebody else says it, you know, it's like, okay, well, you get it. You know, you get
yeah,
that. It takes money to do these things that we're doing, and if you want to see them, we're going to show them to you, and we're going to show them to you in a positive manner. So help us to do that.
yeah, and I appreciate that because I do struggle.
Yeah, I do too. I do too. And you know, I've got a wonderful mod who is here almost all the time, even though, you know, I I can't pay or anything, and is always reminding people for me because I forget to do it myself. So real quick, what's your PayPal?
Um,
Oh, I'm sorry, not your PayPal, but your Cash App.
oh, the Cash App. It's the $ Melanie J 94.
$ Melanie J 94.
Hmm.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah,
Well, thank you guys for taking some time. Can
yeah,
Red pop on here and say hi real quick?
yeah. Come on over here. Honor, honor.
Is coming.
Oh, stop.
Honor's coming.
No, meth mouth.
Honor is. I don't know if you can see him. He is just hyper crazy.
What's up, bro?
He's running all over.
Man, while we are on maybe different political philosophical sides, I just want to say face to face, I understand your heart is a patriot's heart, and I understand that what you do because you believe it's the right thing to do. And I just want to
Yes,
say
sir.
respect. I just want to say
Respect for
respect.
you too, bro. That's why we watch you. I have a lot of respect for you. I love the way you do things. I love the way you have an open mind, and I just find it really awesome. Thank you, bro.
Man, thank you. Thank you. You guys get some rest and safe travels, and we will be reporting on you coming up this weekend.
Awesome. Sounds great. And
All
thank you.
right. Thank you.
In there.
And the Jays also say what's up.
Hey,
They're half asleep.
Go ahead, give a shout out. Go ahead. Hey guys.
hey, Jerseys. Thank you all. You guys have a great night. Thank you for watching too. Thanks for popping on here. Love you guys. Be safe.
All right. Bye.
There we go. The squirrels. It's, you know, I've said it before. This, you know, it's kind of like it's late night. It's kind of like an internet late night talk show. And back in the day, if somebody was in the building, they would just show up on Letterman. And we do the same thing here. You know, somebody's in the building that I'm aware of, so to speak, in the building as far as in the chat, then Okay, Glow Lady's still having problems. All right, that's okay. Take your time. We got a few minutes here, and hopefully we will get Glow Lady on. Let's take a look real quick at what's going on breaking news wise around the mainstream media, and kind of how we start out our episodes. Special master has been appointed to review the documents from Mar-a-Lago. Migrants flown to Martha's Vineyard by the Florida governor. Texas governor also sent migrants to the house of the vice president in Washington, D.C. Now, from a purely political standpoint, what these governors are doing is pointing out the fact that there are a whole lot of people at the border. The ones that they're sending have come across legally. Let's make that clear. Now, it doesn't mean they're all going to be good people, but that's what, we've got government agencies supposed to be for that. There are those, and I'm not one of them, but there are those that think all borders should be open and everybody ought to be able to go anywhere they want. They have the right to have that opinion. I personally don't carry that opinion. I believe that we still have one of, if not the greatest country in the world, and a lot of people want to come here. And if people want to come here and they come here legally, then as long as it's not an overburden to our society, then we should let people come here. Because it's such a great country, we should want to share the concept of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness with other people that want to come here and be a part, not be a drain or not be a burden, but be a part. And unfortunately, it's becoming as with everything, it's becoming a very extreme issue, and it's becoming an issue that well, like Melanie and I were talking about, it's becoming, it's easy for some people to look at migrants coming in as those people, as less than, and they're human. So from a political standpoint, I understand what the governors are trying to prove. However, these people are human, and they're messing with human beings, and they're doing it simply for political purposes because they don't value those people. And in actuality, we are all those people, and the only value we have to them is a vote or a donation. They don't. Anyway, giving you something to think about. And it's, they don't care about us. All right. They don't care about us. With few exceptions, it's all about them. And it's from the top down. Anyway, Queen Elizabeth is still dead. And I'm sorry, that was disrespectful. It's an old Saturday Night Live bit. Queen Elizabeth, thousands lined up to pay the respect, and the line, I mean, they've shown the line on numerous channels, and it's amazing the number of people that this woman touched in Great Britain and around the world. How student loan forgiveness will be applied to your debts is what CNBC's got up. DeSantis and Abbott, that's the Florida and Texas governors, current Florida and Texas governors, intensifying their fight over immigration. And Trump warns of problems like we've never seen if he's indicted. And I do have that story if I'll hop over and see, Glow Lady, if you can, if you're able to just, I'm not sure what that looks like. That looks like Russian, or I'm assuming that's Russian. So thanks. I don't think I'm buffering, BTM Sparky, but I'm not on my end anyway. Let me know if I'm buffering. I'm going to go ahead and play this because honestly, I haven't seen it yet. It popped up right before I came on, and it's a Donald Trump interview with Hugh Hewitt, and supposedly, according to the headline, Trump issues a threat on the air. So let's give it a listen.
You know the old saying, prosecutor can indict a ham sandwich if they want to. I'm just asking, if there is such a prosecutor and they indict you, would that deter you from running for president again?
I don't think the people of the United States would stand for it. And as you know, if a thing like that happened, I would have no prohibition against running. You know that. You've already.
I do. And that's what I want people to understand. That would not take you out of the arena.
It would not. But I think if it happened, I think you'd have problems in this country, the likes of which perhaps we've never seen before. I don't think the people of the United States would stand for it.
What kind of problems, Mr. President?
I think they'd have big problems. Big problems. I just don't think they'd stand for it. They will not sit still and stand for this ultimate of hoaxes. We went through phony impeachments. We went through phony Mueller reports that came out with no collusion. We came everything that they've done to try and stop progress. And on top of that, I did more than virtually any. You take a look with the biggest tax cuts, with the rebuilding of our military, with all of the things we've done. I don't think the people of this country would stand for it, especially since they know I'm totally innocent.
You know that the legacy media will say you're attempting to incite violence with that statement. How do you respond to what will inevitably...
That's not
Okay. Definitely giving us something to think about. Glow Lady says, my browser not allowing me in. It did not come back. Is no collusion. Freedom Squirrel posted in the wrong account. Okay, Glow Lady. We will try it at another time. This will be just a little bit shorter live than normal, and that's okay because a lot of people are going to want to come and watch the squirrels with their surprise guest appearance. And I do have one more story to give us something to think about. It should take us to about the half-hour mark, and we will we'll close shop up a little bit early, and I will be back Saturday night and Sunday night, both at midnight. Not tomorrow night unless something just absolutely incredibly major happens. I'll be off tomorrow night, but back Saturday night at midnight and Sunday night at midnight live. Something that, again, just giving you something to think about. Those that have watched the program for a while know that about once a week I touch on, what's going on with the sun. Yesterday, quick update, we talked about the fact that there were two earthquakes, magnitude 7 earthquakes in the Pacific, and how that may shoot some vibrations along some plate lines. So, beware over the next, probably 18 hours if you're on one of those, if you're in one of those areas. And thank you for watching, no matter where you're at. And we talk about the fact that the electromagnetic field that surrounds our planet and protects us from the solar radiation is weakening and weakening at an alarming rate. We talk about the Earth's magnetic poles. Both magnetic poles are currently in migration. They're both currently moving, which could signal a flip in the magnetic poles. What happens when that happens? Well, the last time it happened, there weren't any humans on Earth. So we really don't know. We're just speculating. But anyway, we talk about the damage potential from solar flare activity and how it's increased. Well, they've started going backwards to see how it might have impacted things that people didn't look at in that way at that time. Of course, we go back to the Carrington event in the 1800s. When telegraph wires were literally catching on fire and telegraph offices were being electrocuted and catching on fire, simply because of the amount of radioactive material was making its way into the crust of the planet. And they went back and looked, and there was indeed a major solar storm the night that the Titanic sunk. Now, that's not why it hit an iceberg. It's not why it was going faster than it probably should have. However, it does make it possible that the course they were on is not the course they thought they were on because of the electromagnetic impacts. It could play into the fact that the radio warnings that were supposed to have gone out, and some of the warnings, or some of the SOS, the distress calls, were received 500 miles away, but were not received 50 miles away. And some of the rescue boats, the ships that were coming to the rescue of the people on the Titanic, they were off course because all the magnets that provide the operating functions of the compasses would all be impacted by a major solar activity, a major solar storm. So a little something to think about that might be kind of outside the box. And we'll close with that and say, wait, okay. Let me get this down. There we go, back up full size. Freedom Squirrel, love you. Thank you for popping on here. Lisa Hurley, Phil Funk, BTM Sparky, Jameson, Fred, Glow Lady. We will not allowing camera or audio. Okay. And whoever you are with the Russian name, Oomph, Cunning Stunt, thank you all for being in the chat. And thank everybody out there watching, no matter what platform you're watching on. Greatly appreciated. And we will be back Saturday night. Now, there is a slight chance of a slight solar storm coming in over this weekend. So if it's going to be more direct than it appears, I'll pop on and do a quick thing about it. But otherwise, it's nothing to really get too concerned about this far out. It released today, and it looks like it could give us a glancing blow, but nothing serious. So thank you all for watching. We'll be back Saturday at midnight, Sunday at midnight, Eastern Daylight Time, both times. That's 11 Central, 10 Mountain, and 9 in the Pacific. And we hope you'll join us again for another edition of Late Night America on the American Dufus